Welcome back. We are still talking some high school football, and you know what? There was a pretty good matchup on Friday when Y-High got their season started when they took on Washington. Now the Indians, they had it going on early on in this one. Already up 6-0 at this point. Jordan Bringham gets the handoff, takes it 30 yards off the corner there, in for the touchdown. And then on their very next possession, their other ridiculously big running back, you're going to hear this name a lot this year, Nelson Brown. This guy is a monster. He takes a sweep up the right side right there for another touchdown. Washington, though, trying to hang tough in this one. Jamarcus Brumskin passes deep down the field here. Mark Jones on the catch and carry down the sideline, a 50-yard touchdown. But the Indians, they was just too much in this one. One more time here from Brown. He gets on the sweep, 25 yards out. Y-High takes this one, starts their season out 1-0 with a 52-10 win.
And Snow Hill hosting Cambridge South Dorchester at Seagull Stadium, and the Eagles had dug themselves in quite the hole, and it only got bigger as Vikings and Moriwanga scores a 6-yard touchdown. Lightning would end up calling this game a night. The Vikings beat the Eagles 40-6 the final.
Now that was just a couple of the games going on. Obviously a ton more up and down to offer. Let's toss it over to Trey. Trey, how did the rest of our teams look?
Some other teams were also in action, guys. We'll start off with the First State. Delmar with a tough road loss. They went to Chesapeake and dropped 13-10. Tech kicked off 2014 in a big way. They beat DuPont 51-22. Kenai Kane rushed for 246 yards and 3 touchdowns. Look out for that guy. Central went to PG County and faced Northwestern, came away with a tough win in overtime. And Woodbridge sneaking out one on the road at Appo, 9-7. And Cape, boy, did they prove me wrong. They manhandled Milford 35-0. Lake Forest went on the road and got a tough win against a solid Mount Pleasant team, 15-6. How about Dover? They opened up a new stadium and beat Maryland powerhouse Urbana 35-28. And Laurel, big ups to the Bulldogs. They hung around for a while, but still couldn't pull away from St. George's. St. George's wins this one, 50-28. Seaford, the only team not in action. They got delayed at Moyer. And how about those Bayside teams? Kent County pitched a shutout against Colonel 44-0. Easton took out James M. Bennett 48-21. And Kent Island beat North Carolina 27-14. The Bucks look strong again this season. Well, week 1 is in the books. Can't wait to see what week 2 has in store. Giselle?
Thanks, Trey. Woodbridge High started off their volleyball season against Glasgow and are trying to turn their program around. You know, the Blue Raiders got off to a good start in their new high school, but unfortunately some issues with communication on their court as they fell flat in all 3 sets, going 25-14, 25-9, and 25-12.
I've seen a lot of improvement. Communication definitely is a key component. I know that we also have a lot of other stuff to work on, blocking, coverage, and just being aware of where they are on the court.
And the Stephen Decatur girls soccer team was taking on Easton on Friday. They actually jumped out to an early lead here. Julian Pimento gets the cross, puts it in for Decatur. A gorgeous crosser. She buries it to make it 1-0, and that's all it would take as the Seahawks take this one 1-0.
And we take it to some collegiate action. The Seagulls volleyball team in tournament action as they hosted the Seagull Classic. They defeated William Peace and East Mennonite on Saturday and went 4-0 in tournament play. They are off to their best start in program history with 8 straight wins, and it may be due to a new tradition on the team. CAC Player of the Week Katie Stouffer explains.
Sort of become a tradition. We had a stick that we really liked last year. We found it somewhere and we just started decorating it, and like every tournament we would find something from the school and put it on the stick. And so this year we got a new and improved stick, and so it's just a team bonding kind of thing. It's just something we like.
Stick also gets its own seat on the bus.
Seriously,
when they travel.
Walk softly but carry a big stick. And speaking of sticks, the field hockey team over at Wesley was in action today, and they started their weekend off perfectly 3-0 and looked to keep it going with a 1-0 win yesterday against the Marlins. Your only goal, courtesy Morgan Seymour. She fired one in just 12 minutes into the match, but that one goal would be all the Wolverines needed. They take it 1-0, improved to 4-0 on the year.
We've had 3 games in 4 days, so it was good to see that they were able to overcome some injuries from starters and get out there and play together and pull it out.
And you got to watch out for the Seagulls field hockey team. Summer Washburn here takes the pass, fires a shot from just inside the circle, and takes the deflection and finds the back of the net. That one was credited to Karen Cindia, and so was this one, an unassisted right in front of the net, giving her a hat trick. SU rose 10-0 the final.
When you start off at a great high like that, as many goals as we scored, it kind of just, from there, you're just like trying to keep going for it, keep pounding.
Keep pounding indeed.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, don't go away. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll have much more after the break.
I'm Tyler Rozzello, starting center, D tackle, and long snapper at Dover High. You're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.